OKC. Harden and Dort, Eric Gordon and Chris Paul, and down the lane, Gallinari.
Lou Dort is going to flare off of the screen, and that time Gallinari able to slip right down the middle for easy two.
Eric Gordon's been struggling on three, and that's their length and size. PJ Tucker, he's 6'5", his wingspan's 7 feet. Mike D'Antoni says, we got guys that can play defense, and they've been engaged in this series.
Well, in particular on the wing, too, because you want to have long physical players on the wing to contend in the Western Conference, and whether that's deflecting passes, influencing passes inside to a bigger opponent, now you're able to play defense width-wise more so than length-wise.
All 3 free throws made. Rockets won the first 2 games of this series. OKC winning game 3 in overtime. And that's going to be a blocking foul. Ahead, the physical game. Gallinari, excellent three-point shooter, and Covington was late. The three, and House Jr. rattling that out. Stevie Adams high for the rebound. Alexander stepped back, and he drops in a triple. And Billy Donovan played the Rockets. A little bit of a learning curve each and every game. PJ Tucker loves the corners, not so much the wing three.
Well, keep in mind that the 2 victories against this Houston Rocket team by the Thunder, 2 3-point shot that time, another one that time. This point real quick is that with this OKC team, to your point, they had Clint Capella back when they do. This is a different iteration of the Houston
defense, but it's a 9-0 OKC run, and they're hitting everything. Dort again, and Harden's still going to give them and just play the odds.
Well, you don't panic after one shot. You force Dort to have to knock down a few more of those 3-point shots before you really get out there and honor them.
House got caught up in the air. Tucker saved the turnover. Shot clock at 7. Gordon's got Adams wheeling around. Corner 3. And Daniel House is level. This year, he has answered the bell. He and Jeff Green have been excellent.
Coming off a double-double, 15 and 10 last game, but the dribble penetration, good defense that time by the Rockets, got House that open look in the corner.
And Gordon's like a tailback. OKC up 5 early, nearly 3 minutes in. Adams on Covington. They don't post him up a lot, but Adams will draw the foul.
Kind of get him on the move, dump it down to him, and then use his height to an advantage.
Harper game led the NBA in free throws attempted and made. Threes attempted and made for the Beard. Post up Gallinari inside, but he couldn't finish. There's Adams, and that's what
him diving to the basket and allowing him to get a second shot.
Dort contesting, Harden moving without the ball. Beautiful ball movement. Covington doesn't want it. Gordon, neither. Shot clock at 2. Right at Adams to lay it in. Rockets. We anticipated a spicy game 4, and this one 4 minutes in is living up to it. Gallinari.
Comfortable going to the rim. When you look at his 3-point shooting here in the bubble, he's only been shooting 19.5% from behind the arc, so there's no surprise he's trying to get to the rim.
That one touched.
And again, struggling a little bit from behind the 3. That's okay. He has an opportunity now to exploit the defense, get himself inside, and still be a contributor on offense inside the paint.
Chris Paul coming up with a steal. 2-on-1 with Dort. Lob, and he missed the hammer. Ben McLemore is in for Eric Gordon right now. PJ Tucker, if you miss him, he'll be in the corners, but missing there.
PJ Tucker struggled a little bit from last game, only 2 for 7 from the field.
SGA, Shea, Gilgeous, Alexander with the floater. And House coming right back. That's off a main.
That because, again, you missed a shot, get back, communicate, pick up the ball. Let the offensive players be in front of you and not get behind. That time, poor transition defense.
How about Lou Dort? 2 freshman year, Quebec, then Jacksonville, Orlando, Ontario, Arizona State, G League. Yeah, the legend of Lou Dort is building as Chris Paul.
Well, easy pull-up.
And Dort fouling James. Lou Dort and PJ Tucker Those were like two diesel trucks working on each other. As Schroeder right off the Schroeder with the three. Schroeder, Gilgeous-Alexander, and Chris Paul combined for 78 points in the Game 3 win for OKC. And Ben
McCollum, knock that first shot in, send some confidence through the veins.
The number of threes made has told the tale in all three games. And the Rockets have a huge advantage there. They've won. Dort missing the three there. Houston's 2 wins, +8 made threes, +7 made threes. Their loss, +1 made three. And you're going to have an illegal screen.
Lottie's turn was a little slower.
Gilgeous-Alexander to Nerlens Noel on the dive cut. Couple bigs scoring inside.
Yeah, but on pick and roll defense, your hands have to be up to kind of deter that pass from being a straight line pass inside.
Jeff Green, he has been magnificent. He's at 61% from the field.
You're talking about finding a home and a comfort spot. Jeff Green right here with the Rockets.
Gilgeous-Alexander laying it up and in. Here's, he played with Harden on OKC 10 years ago.
Well, sometimes it takes a while for you to find where you're at. And
Darius Bazley getting his first playing time, as is Austin Rivers. Gilgeous-Alexander to Bazley. Schroeder, they want to leave Dort. He's made 2 threes, but the Rockets still think he is the least of the weaponry out there.
And I agree at this point, but you got to force Dort to be able to make that shot, or at least even think about. Teammates talk to him about stepping up there and taking those shots. That's why we see the early confidence.
We got Arizona State on Arizona State. Dort forcing Harden into a tough miss. Bazley was a high school kid that got an internship at New Balance. He never entered the draft, didn't play in the G League, didn't go to Syracuse. And Dort, that is what they call the path. Jeff Green, and that toss back to Harden. He's not going to miss those.
Came up from the block to set the pick on Jeff Green. He went left. Poor communication that time by the Thunder. You just can't leave Jay Harden open for a three at the top of the key.
Yeah, Harden's already got 13. Look at Bazley attacking and finishing. Adams, points from non-guards, keeping OKC right with the Rockets. See how hard bumping. Harden down the lane. Oh, finish. Harden's got 15 already.
Especially ones that log a lot of minutes. You always try to avoid that first early foul.
Schroeder, the NBA's leading scoring reserve. Right down the lane and a reach in. Ball probing. And Schroeder, the open three. Perfect.
Sides of the equation. It's too easy to get the ball down the lane. No one is stopping the ball early. That is why you're able to get all of these open shots like that one there. Even though the miss was there, it's just too easy for the guards to penetrate down the lane right now on both ends of the court.
Covington missing. Schroeder had hit the three. And speaking of easy down the lane, weak side help though with a Covington following his own shot. Those 50-50 rebounds, critical. Jeff Green, his three. Man, threes in the series.
It's a confidence thing. When you see it go in and first of all, your coach believes that you can knock it down and implores you to do it. Then your teammates always look for you. You can always shoot the ball. Maybe he just didn't have the intense confidence that he has right now.
Schroeder wanted that reload three. Shot clock at 2. Bazley down the... About a 7-second game shot clock difference, winding down the first. McCollum missing the three. Rebound loose, and lead was 4 when Harden sat to finish this quarter. OKC would like the tie or more. Chris Paul at 2. Chris Paul for the lead. And that will do it at the end of 1.